United are mingling with a new keeper, and for once it's not a Super Saiyan looking for one last Bailey or another happy to sit on the bench and post training photos shyly. This one feels different. His name is SENNE LAMMENS. He's 23, Belgian and 6 feet 4, and built like someone who could actually intimidate a striker before they even get a shot away. Most importantly, he looks like a goalkeeper who wants to dominate his box instead of just passing the ball around like it's some kind of warm-up drill. LAMMENS has presence, he commands the air, he's aggressive on crosses, and yes, he's even scored a header in his career, already more clinical than a couple of players at United have sent up from this for last season. He came through at Club Brugge, moved to Royal Antwerp in 2023, and last season delivered the kind of performances that had Belgian fans genuinely talking. He had a solid save percentage, kept clean sheets, and showed the calmness you desperately need when your defense is falling apart, like a Sunday league team after a night out. If Amorim wants a no-nonsense goalkeeper who actually owns this area, then LAMMENS could be exactly that. There's none of this playmaker from the back obsession that United have been trying to force for the last year. We've all seen how that ends. Onana has had his moments, sure, but the errors, the lapses in focus, they've been brutal. Too often he has looked more interested in showing off his passing range than doing the job he's actually brought here to do. At times, it's like watching a frustrated midfielder trapped in a goalkeeper's body, and the results have been exactly as chaotic as that sounds. There have been matches where you could almost feel the panic ripple through the backline the moment the ball went near him, not because the opposition were doing anything special, but because nobody had any idea whether he was going to attempt a Cruyff turn inside his own 6-yard box or play a no-look pass under pressure. As for Bayern, what's the point? He was supposed to push Onana for the number 1 shirt, but instead, it's been like watching someone knock politely on a door rather than kicking it down. He's looked hesitant, unsure, and hasn't been trusted to play in any match of real significance. The result is simple. There's been no genuine competition for that shirt. Onana has been able to make mistake after mistake without feeling any real heat. Bayern has been more like a ghost on the payroll than a serious challenger. United need authority in goal again. Someone who tells the defenders where to be, not the other way around. Someone who also claims every ball in the box like it's his property and doesn't need a second invitation to take charge. Onana's injury changes everything. It opens the kind of door that rarely appears at a club like United. A genuine chance for someone new to take the shirt without the politics getting in the way. If LAMMENS steps up, keeps it simple, nails the basics, and avoids the circus tricks, the fans will notice quickly. He's still young, especially in goalkeeper terms, which means there's time to develop him without throwing him into the deep end for good straight away. But if the coaching is right and the environment is competitive, United could end up with a player who holds that position for the next decade. When was the last time anyone could honestly say that about a United keeper? Not since Sir Alex Ferguson was still chewing gum on the touchline. If LAMMENS even half delivers on this potential, he will force Onana to either step up or step aside. And if Bayern doesn't find another gear, he might as well start looking for his next club now. £17 million for a goalkeeper with his upside is smart business in today's market. Even if he doesn't take the shirt immediately, his presence alone puts the other two under pressure. Onana will have to cut out the Hollywood nonsense and focus on making saves. Bayern will have to decide whether he is here to compete or just here to enjoy Carrington's catering. But the bigger picture is this. It's about building a squad where no one is safe, where every player knows that if they slip, there's someone right behind them ready to take their spot. That is how you turn inconsistency into competitiveness. This is how you raise the standards across the board. If LAMMENS is the spark that ignites that change, then he will have done far more for United than just making saves.